Now, I don't know if it's a controversial statement to say that every yogi should learn Thai yoga massage, but what I do know is that there are spiritual, physical, financial, societal, and mental health reasons why this is true. So we got a lot to cover, so let's jump in. 20 years. 20 freaking years that I've been giving Thai yoga massage, and 25 since I started practicing yoga. So I think we should start with the personal. I got into Thai yoga because I was looking for meaning in my life. I was depressed and lost. Not to mention I had lost my father a few months before I found Thai massage. So I was looking for meaning in my life, and I was looking for a way to practice yoga and meditation as a way of life, and not just something that I do in my free time. So as soon as I found Thai yoga massage, I was hooked. Especially when I came to understand that at the heart of this massage is this one word, which is metta, which as I see it means giving and embodying and really getting to know the energy of loving kindness and compassion. Or in other words, getting to know the creative force, with that capital L, that lives in every cell of your body, in every cell of the universe. And so every time you give a Thai massage, as far as I'm concerned, you're getting a master class in learning all about this kind of energy. You really are making yourself more and more open and available to it. You get to feel it in your bones, in your heart, in your touch, in your insights, in your ideas, so that you get to share these qualities first with yourself and then with those that you get to touch and massage, be it your clients, your loved ones, or whoever you're choosing to practice this with. So at its core, this really is essentially what Thai massage is all about. What a practice. In so many ways, it is the embodiment of yoga turned into a massage. And when I started it, it was just so clear how much I needed this training, how much I felt like the world needed it. And that was 20 years ago. So I need you to imagine for just a moment what it feels like to be infused with this energy of loving kindness and compassion in every cell of your body, in your thoughts, in your whole being, and even in the decisions that you get to make. That's why so often I really feel like I've been gifted with this superpower, because as much as I can use this massage to help other people, it's unbelievable all the ways that it has helped me in my life and to grow and to interact with the world around me. I mean, we know yoga means union. It is to unite in mind and body, with nature, with consciousness, with life, and with our fellow humans. So every massage you give is another insight, it's a new experience, and it's another opportunity to learn on this path of union. And therefore, every time you give a massage, you get to taste it. You change, you evolve more and more and more, and that sweetness, that nectar that fills you up and takes over, it has a huge impact. You become less selfish, less scared, less consumed with yourself and your needs. You become more open, more loving, more in awe and in appreciation of life. You become more open to receiving the gifts of life, abundance, prosperity, health, wisdom, you name it. And like I said, when I found Thai yoga massage, I was a broken person. And I'm not here to say that I'm cured or I'm fixed, but I can recognize that I have taken a lot of steps on the path towards healing and wholeness, to loving myself, to being more authentic, more vulnerable, finding balance, setting boundaries, to being genuinely happy and peaceful, and really being the kind of person that I've always envisioned that I would love and like to be every day. So no doubt, Thai massage has helped me to walk the walk of yoga. And every time you put your heart into giving this massage, you're learning skills that impact you, your relationships, your life, every single day. But you're not consumed with that. Rather, it's subtle, it's organic, and it's natural. Now, how does that happen? It's definitely a long story, but one important part of it is because you get to use your whole body. In fact, when you give a Thai massage, you're using your hands and your fingers and your thumbs very little. Instead, you're using your forearms and your elbows, your knees and your feet. You're putting people in stretches. It's dynamic. It's like the last thing that you might even think about what a massage is if your vision is like Swedish massage or Western style massage and giving. And so using your whole body this way brings all these kinesthetic changes, and it creates a powerful shift and a change in your perception of all that you are. Not to mention how it helps you to just get out of your head and get into your body. Get out of that river of distractions and mental chatter, and instead move into the flow of spaciousness and wisdom and creativity and these dynamic feelings that are all about just simply being in your body and being in your heart. You become physically stronger. I know I have. It's unbelievable how much my chest grew, my arms got stronger, you name it. And yet your insights grow and evolve because you are using so many more parts of you. You're literally challenging yourself in all the different parts of your body to evolve and grow and become more fine-tuned and perceptive. And that helps you to become more empathetic towards your clients, your loved ones, life, not to mention yourself. You become a more adept communicator, and your intuition is given the opportunity to flourish. So these are some of the most valuable life lessons I have ever learned, I could ever hope to learn, and I'm so grateful that I will continue to learn every time I give a Thai massage. Another part of the story we have to look at is the connection that happens between you and the person that you're massaging. When you go deep with a person in a Thai massage, because it is this moving meditation, this ongoing experience of generating metta and loving kindness, and because that metta is at the heart of everything that you do, oneness is what ensues. There is so often this overwhelming feeling of harmony, and like you're bridging the gap in the distance between me and them. And it's truly something to be experienced, to be believed. That sense of oneness that I'm sure we've all heard about and read about moves from being an idea to something you get to experience on such a profound level. The first time I got to experience that was probably the 6th or 7th massage I ever gave with a perfect stranger. I'd never met her. Someone had introduced me to her. It was a friend of a friend. And we had this massage, and I was just overcome with what was happening between us. Just union, connection, and the joy and the love, that universal love that was overflowing in me and in her. I mean, we both felt it. We talked about it. We shared when we were done just like what just happened. It was unbelievable. And then I never saw her again. And yet here I am 20 years later, still talking about her and the impact that she had on my life. So all of that speaks to the personal growth, the transformation, the support you get in evolving into more and more of you, the more masterful version of you. But now let's talk about the external. So let's talk about it if you're a yogi and you're looking to build a career around your passion for yoga. And then from there, we'll go towards sharing it with your family and with your loved ones. So if you are a yoga teacher, I want to tell you about one of my good friends and students and colleagues, Joanne. She opened a yoga studio called Bend Yoga in Hamilton, Ontario. And her Thai massage practice helped turn her yoga studio into a thriving business. When you first start a business, just getting students in the door can be really tough. And you have dead times throughout the day. Well, Thai massage helped her to fill both objectives because she would promote her massage in her classes, and then she'd have students naturally who'd want the massage, and they would come and get sessions during those dead times, and then they would tell people about it, and then that would bring more people into her classes, and then it just kind of built and built and built from there. I mean, if you're a yoga teacher, yoga and Thai massage just fit seamlessly together. It's fair to expect whether you own a yoga studio or you're teaching classes online or in other people's studios, that if you're just talking and sharing something that you're passionate about, like Thai yoga massage, or you've got it on your website, etc., then a great number of your clients are your students. And again, it just happens through word of mouth. It happens so organically and so naturally. So that's one of the benefits of knowing Thai massage. Another one is what it does for you as a yoga teacher, because you gain such confidence when you give this massage, which is essentially assisted yoga and assisted stretching. So when you're in your classes and you want to give tailored adjustments and asking your yoga students for permission to put your hands on them to help them in their asanas and in their stretches, you have that confidence that you know exactly how to do it. Over the years, I've literally trained thousands of yoga teachers who've come to my class specifically because they're looking to gain confidence in how to be a better yoga teacher and how to do those adjustments. They're intimidated and they don't want to injure their students. And of course, there's just so much talk about hands-on adjustments these days in the world that we live in and how to do that in a proper way. So this becomes a masterclass in how to do that becomes, again, so effortless and easy to apply to the yoga classes that you teach. But finding one-on-one clients and private clients from your yoga class to become your massage clients and being more confident in how you give adjustments in your yoga classes, really, those are just scratching the surface. Because there's so many ways that you can bring Thai yoga massage and pair it with yoga teaching and pair it with the yoga business. And it really is just about how creative you want to be. Again, I think of some of my students and some of the things that I've witnessed and seen them do and some of the things I've done. I'm thinking of my friend Dwayne, who for many years was the owner of Up Dog Yoga in Rochester, Michigan. After I taught him and some of his teachers Thai yoga massage, they started offering these blended classes of yin yoga and Thai massage together. Yin yoga is when you hold postures for 3 to 5 minutes. So it's such a perfect opportunity as the students are in these elongated postures to then add massage into it. And so their average classes at the studio were probably around 15 people or so, but when they were offering these yin classes, they would have 40 people. They would have a waiting list and they would do it every Friday. So you can just imagine how much more revenue their studio is bringing in from just doing these classes once a week. And I've had countless students. I'm thinking of my students like Albert and Alexandra and others who have taken their Thai massage practice and their love and their ability to teach yoga all around the world. They've gotten jobs in Costa Rica and Mexico and Thailand and in the Pacific Islands on cruise ships, where again they're able to give Thai massage to the clients at their resorts or on their cruise ships, etc., and teach yoga. So by adding Thai yoga massage to their skill set, they became that much more hireable and they're able to make that much more money as a result. So like I said, when it comes to the business side of Thai massage and teaching yoga, you're only limited by your imagination. Personally, I love teaching this in yoga studios to couples, and whether it be like on Valentine's Day or just quarterly, opportunities to go in there and do these mini massage or mini yoga massage workshops or restorative yoga and Thai massage workshops. Those are some of my favorite ways to put these skills to great use. And yet, I think I might actually be saving the best for last when I talk about how Thai yoga massage benefits you with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends, with those that you care about the most. I mean, if you're like me, then you've been fundamentally, profoundly, forever changed by yoga. I'm betting it's changed you and it's helped you like few other things ever have and ever will. And yet you're surrounded by people who you wish could experience that as well, and yet for whatever reason they're intimidated, they're not motivated, they just don't want to do it. But when you give them this kind of massage, this is your chance to share it, to open their eyes to the potential and the possibilities of what they can do and how they can get to know themselves in this expanded, wonderful way. It's your chance to share yoga even if they're not into yoga, so they think. I know that's something that I get to share with my mom, and I know that that's one of the greatest gifts I could ever ask for. She's in her mid-70s, her body's failing her, she's in chronic pain all the time, and she begs me now for sessions every time I get to see her. She asks me, when am I going to come see her so that I can give her a massage and help ease some of her pain and some of her suffering. And for someone who really dedicated her whole life to raising me, left with 3 kids on her own, to do it all her own, to be able to give back to her this way. It's priceless. It's also how I got to introduce yoga to my daughter ever since she was a baby. And really, since she was 3 years old, giving her a daily mini Thai yoga massage before bed has just been part of our ritual. It's helped us to grow closer. It's helped her to have a great appreciation for yoga, for massage, for her body, not to mention what it's done for our relationship. I have clients who learn it because they have a partner who's been in an accident. And they know that getting massages would be so beneficial for them. And yet, for the frequency that they should get a massage, whether it be every week or even sometimes a couple times a week, there's just no way that they can afford it. But it's like that saying goes, teach a man or a woman to fish and they can live forever. Or in this context, if you learn to give Thai massage and even learn to give each other Thai massage, then you can give each other massages at a fraction of the price. And that leads me to, what if you are in a relationship with someone who actually is open to learning together, to practicing together? You have a yogic relationship that way. Well, then what a thing to learn and to share together. I mentioned off the top that metta means universal love, that creative force that's in all things. But when you also have that romantic love and that deep appreciation for your life partner, and you're bringing those energies together, there's nothing sweeter. Think about being able to touch and open each other up with such love, to make yourselves available to this rich kind of intimacy that opens your heart, but also melts tension, releases stress, gets rid of pain. It's this gift that you're giving each other. Think about what it would be like to have that kind of tool to just help get rid of baggage. When you're with someone for a long time, the unresolved stuff that can sometimes settle into a relationship, well, when you can touch each other instead of talk, it can be such an impactful and effective way to create an opportunity for things to get released. And that's why I have so many people who I've taught, so many couples that I've taught, who go on and practice this every week with each other and set a date night around giving each other Thai yoga massage, because it helps them to reimagine their relationship. It helps open the door to all kinds of intimacy and helps them to feel healthier and better in their body. And fundamentally, really helps them to be more in love with each other than ever. Now I know it's starting to sound like I'm standing on my soapbox, and I know that I'm biased, but I can't apologize for that, because for 20 years I've been blessed to know this massage. I have seen it help people in all walks of life, in all ages, and especially the yogis that I have been so blessed to know. It's also helped me become the person that I am, the business person that I am, the son that I am, the father that I am, and the partner that I am. I've seen it help and nourish so many people in their lives. And I truly believe that as yogis, that's one of the main reasons we're here, to bring that kind of healing, help, support, and love to one another, to our planet. So I am beyond grateful for Thai massage and for the immaculate gifts it's brought to my life and to the thousands of students that I've been blessed to teach. And I can't forget about all my clients as well. People that I've seen firsthand in all the ways that their bodies have healed, their attitudes have changed, hope restored, and literally even being called a miracle worker because of the work that I get to do. So point final is why I'm shouting it here from the rooftops, that every yogi should learn Thai yoga massage. Should I say it louder? Every yogi should learn Thai yoga massage. And if this is resonating with you and you're wondering, how do I do it? Well, on the one hand, there's this channel. If you look up above, you'll see that I've posted some resources that you can check out to get started, and the same thing down below in the comments in the description under this video. I've got a channel with over 150 videos that teach you so many different things about Thai massage. Its essence, the basics, as well as all kinds of techniques and things that you can use. The second option is for us to work closely together, to have a teacher and a mentor who will guide you and support you all along the way. And I've created a program called Transformational Thai Massage, And it really gives you everything you need, not only to learn it at an incredibly high level, but to thrive as well. So if you want to better understand it and how it can help you, and how you can also then apply it in all these different parts of your life that I've been talking about, well then let's talk. Click down below, fill out an application, or simply book a time, and I'll be happy to tell you all about it. And just as we finish up here, don't forget, subscribe to this channel, click on the bell so that you get notifications every time I release a new video. So thankful that you spent some time here understanding a little bit more and a little bit more deeply what Thai yoga massage is all about. And I look forward to continuing on our journey together. Thanks so much.